What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landeris. You already know. You see it. You see it. L&L line service, Kansas City, Missouri, Blue Springs area. Back at you. Yep, got my aeration signs up on my truck trying to advertise. It's September and October. Kind of do your aerations, overseeding, and putting down your last winterizing fertilizer. And, you know, just waiting to see. Then comes the leaf season. So, trying to advertise just a little bit. I haven't advertised like I did heavy when I first started or a couple of years ago. My Google website kind of takes care of that as far as a lot of my leads come in. But these do work. I just didn't do it this year. And I just didn't feel like paying the money to buy some new ones to get taken away or tossed or stolen or whatever the case is. So I might do it next year, depends. But for this year, this is kind of all the advertising I'm doing. So it's kind of like on somebody wants something, I pop up number 1 and number 2 on the Google in my area. So it is what it is. I'm gonna let that kind of work for me. But anyway, guys, we got the 36-inch Scag. I got a job that I'm about to do. A guy wanted a little bit of his, he had 2 sections that he had grass, growing that he didn't want. I think he said he's, I don't know, he wanted it dead, so I was gonna kill it. So since I killed it, I'm gonna go over there now and aerate it, overseed it, and put some fertilizer down on it. So I sprayed it, I killed the grass that he didn't want, waited a couple of weeks. Now I'm gonna go over there and aerate it, overseed it, put some winterizing fertilizer down. But I gotta attach my aerator to it because I can't get in his backyard with my 30-inch Toro stand-on aerator because the wheelbase is like 50 inches, the back wheelbase, so I can't get through his yard. His yard measured out like 46 or 48 inches to get in the backyard, so I got to use this to aerate. So I got to attach the Z-Rator onto it. So I'm gonna let y'all see how easy that is to kind of attach that and go from there. So let me set you guys up. It's easy. I already got the main base on. This is the main base, the main thing. So I already got this on already. It's just a couple of bolts in the front. Get it on there, a couple of bolts, as you can see. And I'm gonna show you guys how I put it on there. It's fairly easy. The only thing that's heavy is this thing. I think this thing probably weighs about, I don't know, 150 pounds at least. So that's the heaviest part on here. And then I got the actual motor. Here, I'll show you. There's the actual motor for it. That raises it up and down. That thing raises it up and down. And then I got the 2 bars that attaches to right here. One, two bars. But you see how it hooks up on there. Let me do this first. Set you guys up. Yep, sooner or later I'll be using the Boss Z-Rator. Hopefully I have more customers this year, but it's something to bring in extra income. You know, if it does, it does. If it don't, then gotta try harder to get some more customers. But let me roll my 36-inch Scag up. Put it up on here. And this ain't nothing but pulling these pins out. It's like anything else. This is kind of what raises it up and down. Just some easy pins to put in. It's fairly easy to take on and off. It's just that it's fairly easy to take on and off. It's just pins, but lifting this thing is heavy. So sometimes it's heavy, guys. So Just trying to maneuver that thing on there and at least get it on there is always a little bit of a challenge, but not too much. It's my daily workout today, I guess. So, kind of gotta line this up. Turn this baby around. Be careful with these tines, they are sharp. Just line these holes up where you want them to go. I think I want them. See, that was kind of like the hardest part is lifting this thing up and lining it up. I mean, if you got two people, it works out better, but you could do it by yourself. So, I got those all on. Once I hook it up to the actuator, or whatever they call it, I think they call it an actuator or something, that lifts it up and down. So, attach this. And I kind of got the cords kind of tucked under here with the battery. Set that back down. This is the cord that hooks up to it. So you got that. Here's the little switch for it. You can kind of see it going down, going up. So I gotta attach that. Hit this button. See something. Make sure y'all can see this. Hit this button. Hit this switch to kind of make it go all the way out. To at least get up there. I'm always missing my mark. Like I said, sometimes when you're doing this by yourself, you got to hit that switch to kind of line it up. So it was taking me a little bit to line it up, and then you put your this back on. The clip. There you go. So it's ready to rock and roll. So I was wondering if I could, at one point in time, I mean, it's the same thing, how they got those actuators kind of hooked up to to maneuver the Snowmate or whatever. I saw the new device to help it toggle it left and right and lift it up and down, but it's like $1,500, $1,600 for it. So I don't know, but here we go. Lift it up. So that's a nice little clearance. Then when you want to put it down, till you get it down. So, but yeah, guys, that's the Z-Rator attachment. And like I said, I use this. I don't use this often. It's almost like a backup. It did save the day last year because my bearings went out on my Toro wheel, and it kind of made the chain go off the track. So this stepped in and finished the jobs, and I use this to get in small backyards that I can't get in like I'm going to be doing today. So it's a little bit, you know, on this. I mean, this thing is heavy, guys, for front end heavy on a 36-inch Scag. I mean, it's working, but it gets through it. So, I mean, if this was on a 52-inch or 48, it'd probably do a much better job because of the more power. So, but this I don't mess around too much. This will do the job. And if I got somebody else with me and I'm in an open field or something like that, or open area, I mean, I could have somebody jump on this, I could jump on the other one, get the job done a little bit quicker. Or, like I said, I have this as a backup, and I have it so that I get in the back gates, the 36-inch, 30-inch back gates, because I was running into a problem when I was doing my aerations that some backyards I couldn't get into. The front yard was open where I could use my Toro, and then I couldn't get in the backyard, so I would have to skip it or charge a less price than what I would charge for a full price to do an aeration. So I would just aerate the front yard for them. But you want to be versatile and getting the whole job done, and versatile as far as you know, being prepared for whatever. So all right, guys, that's my time. Let me get to this job, knock this out, start the rest of my day. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button, do whatever you gotta do, but you better do it. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.